Hey In Lak'Ech. So I am going to film a little tutorial on this makeup look that Angie has sent me. So I'm gonna try my best to recreate this stuff. I want to say that I have the right colors, but we'll see, and I'll make it my own. So I do already have my eyelids primed and I did my eyebrows. So now I'm going to start off with just a transition color. And I'm going to take this little like brown shade. It's from Urban Decay and it's in shade Buck. It's like a small single eyeshadow you can get at Sephora or Ulta. I'm going to take a really small precise brush like this. And this one's a Jaclyn Hill and Morphe, the JH39. And I'm just going to make where I want to start. Now make sure you don't have any foundation on, because you do want to make sure that like the edges you will sharpen up after you're done with your eye look. So you want to make sure you take this transition color really high, not to like your brow bone, but you also want to leave a little bit room so you can highlight your brow bone. But in this look is a very high arched transition color, and I have not dipped it in anymore. I just dipped it in once. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette, and I'm going to go in with any black shade. It doesn't matter what palette you use, but I'm going to go in with this black, the Obsidian, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm gonna take a little flat brush like this, and I'm just gonna dip it in the palette and just pack it on to the corner of your eye. Now remember, this look has 3 colors on your eyelid, so you want to make sure that each color is blended well. And make sure when you dip into the black, you don't dip it in all the way. You want to make sure it's very light, and then once you have all your colors on, you can go in and make it a little bit darker. So after you add the black and you blend it in very well, you're going to take any concealer that you have. I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm in shade Light Neutral. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut your crease, so that way you can have room to fit all of these colors perfectly. So I'm just going to add some onto my arm, just like that. I mean my hand, just like that. And I'm going to take a brush like this, a flat brush. I love to use this kind of brush, the brushes that look like this. They're really good to cut your crease. So cutting your crease, it takes a while for you to be really good at it. I feel like I'm not a pro at it, but I try my hardest. So here goes nothing. So you want to make sure when you cut your crease, you want to make sure that you go base off of this first crease line. But if you want to add more color, I would say to go a little bit higher. So maybe go right here, just 1 more inch higher. You just cut it. You don't want to take your time. You want to make sure you do it really, really fast so that way it doesn't really dry out. I mean, you want it to be dry so you can pack on the colors that you want. You also want to make sure that you get to where you want to go with this. And if you need to add a little bit more, go ahead. Make sure you don't blink or look down. Always keep your eyes like, you know, that you're looking up. Okay, keep your eyes like this. Now you're gonna do the same thing you did with this eye to this eye. So after you finish both eyes, I'm going to take my Morphe and James Charles palette, and I'm going to just take the lightest shade, which is this first shade right here, and I'm gonna take it on a makeup brush, and I'm just going to pat it down. Basically, it's like a primer for the concealer. Like, you just want to pat it. Don't spread it. Just pat it. So this will kind of dry out the concealer, so that way you can start adding any color you want. And it's okay if like the cut crease isn't like on point, because you're also gonna darken it up even more and blend it with the black. So don't worry. Okay. Alright, so the first one I'm gonna start out with is the inner corner, and it's kind of like a goldish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this yellow and this color right here, yellow and this big one, and I'm going to pack it onto the inner corner. Okay. Now the yellow doesn't go all the way, so just to like a certain extent. It does go here. So I just packed on the yellow. It's a really light shade of yellow. Then I'm going to take this Fenty Beauty highlighter in shade Trophy Wife. And I'm going to take another brush, and I'm just going to add this glitter on top of the yellow, because it does have tons of glitter on it. So I'm just going to pack it on, and it's going to add some shine to it. Don't worry about getting anything like on the black side, because we are going to blend it out, and you get to just add however much you want. So I think this is good enough for me. So now we're going to go to a light blue shade, and I'm going to go in with another flat brush. And I'm going to take this turquoise shade and pack it onto right next to the yellow. It's kind of like doing a little rainbow. You want to make sure all the colors are blended well. And again, you can pack on however much you want. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to take another flat brush, just like this, and I'm going to go in, we go a little bit darker now. So now I'm going to go in with this color right here, this blue color right next to the turquoise one. Put it right next to it. And you can go in again with the second shade. Make sure everything is blended out well. Go back to the dark. After I put a little bit of this dark blue, I'm going to go in with this blue on top of it. And just go on top. Then I'm going to take this brush and go in with the black and just blend it out. And again, you can add more dimension or more shade to any of your colors. Now I'm going to go off camera and do the other eye. So now that I'm done with my lids, it does have a lot of sparkle to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shade, the second shade, and I'm just going to sprinkle some glitter on top of everything. Just like that. And go in with just a brush that does have no product to it and just blend it. And you can take a makeup wipe, take off all the glitter underneath, and then you can even like make sure this is cut. Okay. Now onto eyeliner. I'm going to take this gel liner from Inglot. I'm going to take an angled gel brush for gel eyeliner. And we're just going to start putting a pack of liner on. take a Q-tip, clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. After you put on your liner, you can take your wipe again, just clean it up. You do want to add like a little wing to it, so that way when you put on your lashes, you can see it, that it's blended in with your eyeshadow. So now after the liner, we are going to coat our lashes with mascara, and I don't have my lash extension, so I will be showing you how to apply falsies. So I'm just gonna take any mascara that you have, doesn't matter from what brand it is. I'll lift them up a little bit, and then afterwards you just want to bring them down. Now if you ever get any mascara on your lid, you want to make sure that you let it dry first and then you blend it out with the brush. It works perfectly. So after this, you wait for it to dry a little bit. Wait a little bit. I'm now going to take some lashes. These are some wispy lashes. I think wispy lashes are super great for any look. And then I'm going to take the duo glue. I take any eyelash glue. I personally like this one. And then I'm going to place it just right here where there's no lashes. Take it like this. Now before you put the glue on, you always want to measure to see if it's okay, if it's gonna fit you. So it looks like it is. It is perfect. Oh yeah. Perfect. I like to cut this end off a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. The end of this. I like to just chop it off a little bit. So after you apply the glue onto the lash, you want to let it just let it dry a little bit, so that that way the glue can kind of get intact with the lashes, so that it can have like a really good paste to your eyelids. And the lashes that I'm using are from Hello Beauty, and it literally comes in a pack like this. It's awesome. I love them. You just place it on. Okay, there's one lash. And I'm gonna go pop up the other one. Alright, so after you have both lashes, you are now going to start to put on some eyeliner on your bottom liner. Also, after you put on your lashes and they dry out, you want to get your mascara again, and you want to just uplift your real lashes to the falsies, so that way they can look kind of natural. And again, you can use any lashes and any lash glue. I personally love wispies because they're kind of like, you know. I'm gonna take this this eyeliner for my bottom lash line. It's from Clinique in shade 09 Intense Ebony. I'm just gonna put it right here. You want to intensify your eye look, so I am putting it on my waterline. And then I'm also going to bring it in here to the corner and lift it up. You can also get a Q-tip and then just go in the middle of your inner corner and just blink so that way it can get all the water. You don't have to ruin your look. Okay. After you do that, you can take a brush like this and blend it out. Okay. Now before we put on mascara, we're going to put on some foundation. And since you are going to dance, you always want to make sure you have a matte look. So I'm going to use as a primer is this No Pore Blend Primer. You can also get this at, I believe, Sephora. Since I've been using my hands, I dabbed it on to my hand. And I'm going to take this foundation brush, but I'm going to use it for primer. Just gonna rub it all over. This brush is amazing. Got this, it's a Morphe M406. And I got this at Ulta. Just got a little bit more. And always remember your neck. So important. Oh, I got a pimple. Okay, we're all done with that. Now for my favorite matte foundation, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and I'm in shade 105. And again, I'm going to put it behind my hand. Oh, I think I need more. Put it behind my hand. Take a beauty blender. Make sure it's wet, not wet, but like damped. And then you start blending away. Okay, so after you're done with your foundation, I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and conceal my face. And I'm going to blend it out with this same beauty blender. Now I'm going to take setting powder, and I'm going to use this Ben Nye translucent powder in shade Fair. Gonna just put some on the cap, dip it in the same beauty blender. After that, I'm going to go in with this MAC Studio Fix, and I'm just going to take a big brush, just put it over my face. After that, I'm going to take this NARS bronzer. It's in shade Casino. It's a really pretty color. And I'm just going to just start contouring. After that, I'm going to take my blush and from Tarte in shade Quirky. This is my go-to blush. I love the shade to it. Pop it right on top. With that, I'm going to add 1 coat of this highlighter, like this. One, really light, because I'm going to add this other highlighter to me. Then I'm going to take this Anastasia loose highlighter in shade Snowflake. Pat it on. I'm gonna take a brush like this. I'm gonna take the Anastasia Setting Mist. I'm gonna spray it, dip it in, here. You can blend it out with your finger. I think this highlighter is like beautiful for dancers. So my nose, the bridge of it. Okay. Beautiful. Cupid's bow. Can add a little bit more to your chin. More to your nose. And you can honestly just highlight as much as you want. Then you're gonna take another brush, it has no product on it, blend it. And you're done for now. Now I'm going to go in again with my setting powder, and I'm going to cut this like this so you can have a sharp look. Okay. We're going to let that sit. After, we're going to go in again with the Fenty highlighter. Now I'm going to take a small brush like this one. We're going to put this into the inner corner. Just like that. Then after that, I'm going to take this angled brush and blend everything out. Then after, I'm going to take a small, like, flat brush like this. And I'm going to take my other Fenty Beauty highlighter in shade Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. And I'm going to highlight. I'm going to mix these two together. Highlight my brow bone. Just like that. After you're all done with that, I'm going to take my Anastasia Brow Wiz Gel and just coat my eyebrows, and this helps all your hairs stay down. After that, I'm going to take my mascara again, and now you're going to coat your bottom lashes. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Alright, so after you're done with your eyes, I'm loving this look so far. I'm loving the gold of everything, how everything is just blended well. It's all about blending, people. So I'm gonna do my lips, and I'm gonna go in with this, like, this brown. I think it would go really good with this look. I have a lot more other browns, but I feel like this brown in particular is really good for this look. So I'm going to take a waterproof, it's actually an eye and lip pencil. So it's in shade Mauve, and it's from She Makeup. They're really cheap lip pencils, so you should definitely go try it out. And I'm just going to line my lips up. I'm going to make them fuller so that way my lips look bigger. Now I'm gonna go in with this. This is a long-lasting matte lipstick, so it will stay for a while. You can also go for like a nude, but make sure the nude has like some type of color to it. Or what you can do too is, or what we can do is you can keep it like this, like matte. Since like your whole face is matte already, I think it looks really good when you do a matte on matte kind of face and lip. But if you want some color to it, you can add any lip gloss you want. I think I'm gonna add this lip gloss. It's from LA Colors. It's like a brownish too. You can just add some to the tip of this, just like this, and then take your finger, your ring finger, and just blend it, just like that. You can also like put some highlights on your Cupid's bow. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. It's gonna look really cute. And right here, and yeah, and you are all done. I'm gonna take this dewy setting spray and spray it on my face. Now if you see, like when you spray your face with your setting spray, if you see that you have any like wet spots, you can always go back in with your beauty blender and just like dab it in like this, just a little by little. Don't smear anything because you will like take off your makeup and you don't want that. And then if you need to go in with something else, if you want to add more bronzer, you can. I think my look is kind of subtle. If you want to add more highlight, you can go ahead and add more highlight. But this is the final look. I hope you guys like it and enjoyed it. I would say it was a little difficult trying to explain everything, but I think if you really do blend correctly, I think you guys can succeed in this look. I kind of made it my own look as well. I did it a little bit more smokier and added a little bit more gold in between. You can add as much as gold as you want. Like you don't necessarily need to see like the blue or the dark navy blue. I personally like a smoky look. It makes my eyes pop out. It makes my eyes feel like I have bold eyes, and I think it's really good, especially for dancers. So I can't wait to see you guys all on Saturday. Whoever I'm glamming up, I'm looking forward to, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.